And how the scale never loved us. Hello, hello everybody, how you doing? Samonani. Hello, Dumelang everyone. Welcome back. It's our second fast together. Oh, we've been moving and shaking. Well, radio number 2, I'm so proud of us. Welcome back, everyone. I am in my backyard for the opening of this week's vlog. It was raining this morning, but I was like, like until the rain stops, and I did exactly that. So now, yeah, I think all of us had that idea. Epic opposite, the kids are playing. So I hope y'all can hear them kicking the ball around. But all of us, like a lot of us, are excited about this. So I'm in our backyard. Yeah, so thank you for coming back, everyone. I thought before starting this week's vlog that we maybe look at things that make fasting a little bit easier for us. And today we're going to be talking about the number 2. What are you doing? Number 1, number 2? Doing the number 2. We're going to be talking about the number 2. The number 2 is very, very important, and we're not going to shy away from it in this particular channel, okay? I'm obsessed with Diary of a CEO. It's a podcast, and in one of the episodes recently, actually in 2024, they had a guest who said there is a possibility that at some point the number 2 might become a commodity. So the number 2 is very, very important. If my eyes are squinting, please forgive me. Like, it's the environment, it's the wind, it's the sun, it's everything, but we digress. Okay, so the number 2, right? So basically, when I start fasting, one of the issues I have is feeling bloated and constipated. And I used to be like, okay, clearly my body is like, girl, if nothing else is coming in, I'm not taking anything out because it's holding on for dear life. But there's an actual term for it. It's called fasting related constipation. I definitely suffer from fasting related constipation, but I have found things that relieve me, that make things a bit easier for me. I've got 2 fail-proof ways, right? So one of them is that I go for a walk, okay? Now, walking doesn't always result in me immediately rushing to the bathroom to relieve myself, no. But it really just helps relieve me. It's unlike when you're feeling bloated or constipated and you do vigorous exercise. So like when I'm running on the treadmill, 10 to 15 minutes into the running, I'm already like, okay, I need to stop this machine and I'm paying a bathroom to relieve myself. Walking does not do that, especially because I do the leisurely, easy walks, but it really does help relieve me a bit. And sometimes it does actually result in me needing to cut that walk short so I can go back home and just do the number 2, right? So that's the first one. The second one for me is chia seeds, right? I actually have them right here. So chia seeds are a source of fiber. They also promote intestinal health. So I mean, you already know. So I have chia seeds. I usually put in 1 teaspoon in a cup of hot water, and then I wait for the seeds to open up. So the seeds are actually, they look black, right? So when they open up, they become like this, and they become jelly like if you feel them. And they're tasteless. You don't taste anything, so don't be scared of them being sour. They feel jelly like, they taste like nothing. And that, for me, that is the girl she thinks she is, right? Because I will be comfortably going to the bathroom, relieving myself, doing the number 2, easy breezing, end up feeling like, oh, my insides are floating on clouds. So definitely an advocate for chia seeds, right? Another one for me would possibly be green tea. The reason why it's not part of my top 2 is because I haven't made it part of my daily routine, and I think that needs to change, right? Because part of the reason why I am exploring fasting is not just for weight loss, but because I'm trying to heal my fibroids naturally. and I'm trying to reduce my inflammation. And green tea has anti-inflammatory properties, right? And it also reduces your blood sugar level. There's so many benefits to green tea. It also has caffeine, and I drink 2 cups of coffee on a daily basis. So I'm thinking, instead of having the 2 cups of coffee, maybe I should replace one of them with green tea, right? And so that I can experience those benefits of the energy from the caffeine, but also the anti-inflammatory purposes, right? Because I should probably have it on a daily basis instead of once in a while to actually get the benefits from it. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be incorporating that. But there's so many sources. Right, to relieve your fasting-related constipation. These, for me, are easy to administer. They're easy to find. You go to your local grocery store, you will find green tea, right? Chia seeds are also not that much of a challenge to find. And they also package it quite large. So you can buy like a big packet that would last you, I don't know, 3 months, 6 months. They're also relatively inexpensive, and they're each less than 5 calories, so they're definitely not going to be breaking your fast, right? I am not interested in the special powders and things where I have to go to a special health shop to get those. I mean, if you can and there's a market near you and you have access to these things, sure, go ahead. But for me, these are quick and easy to put together, inexpensive, won't break your fast, and just easy to administer. We know how to make green tea. Put chia seeds in water, you're good to go. So yeah, but I think before we get into the vlogging, I think what's important more than anything is what you consume before your fast. And I've been saying that I need to speak about this, but at some point you need to speak about what you consume before a fast and what's important in terms of breaking a fast, because for me, the breaking the fast especially has been a challenge. So it's important that before you start your fast, you prepare your body. And one of the ways is to load up on the fiber. Load up on your fiber already. The fiber also helps you feel fuller for longer. So if you load up on the fiber, it will help with your fasting because you feel fuller for longer. But also it just helps with the constipation as well, right? Fiber is the girl that she thinks she is. She's reclaiming her position. Protein is taken over. Fiber is coming back. She's that girl, right? So yeah, that's it for making our fasting a little easier. Thank you for joining me. Please enjoy this week's fasting vlog, and at the end, as per usual, we'll go through my week's stats. Bye. Hello, how you doing, Sanbonani? It's Monday, end of day. I am tired. I'm tired. Honestly, I don't even think it's because my day was that crazy. It's just because I didn't sleep well last night. Actually, I slept well. I just didn't have enough sleep because you guys were not honest about the editing and the effort that it takes to upload something on YouTube. But we've learned, and hopefully, you know, the more you do something, the more you get used to it, and it reduces the time, but also still maintaining quality. So yeah, end of day today, we had targets, fasting targets. So that means I'm still fasting tomorrow the entire day and only breaking it on Wednesday. Also trying to push out as late as I can in terms of eating on Wednesday. I'm holding the mic like this because I just want to see if my voice is going to be different if I hold it like this, but that's it. Okay, let me get the stats before I digress too much. I've taken 8,300 steps, so not there with the 10,000 steps. I don't think I'll get to 10,000 today, which is still fine, but I am still gonna walk around. I still need to go downstairs, come back upstairs, So I'll get somewhere, but just not 10,000, and that's okay. In terms of water, I had 1.5 liters of water. So that I'm definitely aiming to get to 2,000 liters before I go to bed. I mean, obviously, I think at this point we understand that not everyone is meant to drink 2,000 liters of water. You're supposed to listen to your body and what it tells you and drink accordingly. We know that now, but I just think I still want to aim for 2,000 just to get myself used to drinking water. But even then, to be honest, this is almost like a yearly New Year's resolution to drink more water. I have apps that remind me to drink water. That fasting app that I use, it reminds me to drink water, and I still don't. But yeah, today I'm definitely getting to 2,000 liters of water. Yes, I'm still fasting. In terms of the fasting stats, I am 20 hours in, and I'm at burning fat now. Who's getting skinny? Is it me? Is it me? I don't know. Okay, so yeah, this one is light and quick because I have work to do. Yeah, I still have some work to do before I settle in and go to bed. So I'm hoping it's 7 o'clock now. I'm hoping I'll be done with the work by 9 o'clock, and then I can relax and get ready for bed. And then tomorrow morning, I haven't decided whether I should wake up and take a walk or to start work early because I've got back to back meetings. So in terms of getting my actual work done, I don't know if I should prioritize that in the morning or just take a walk. Angas. I mean, I took a walk today after work and that was fine. Hey, but kuyabanda man in London. Kuyabanda. Yo. But I took a walk nonetheless. But I didn't get to 10,000 because I was like, I need to go home. Nyakotola. Khwatonya. But yes. So let's see. Your guess is as good as mine about what I'll decide tomorrow morning when I wake up. If I wake up too late, I'm definitely prioritizing work. If I wake up early enough, then I'll fit in a walk. All right, good night. I hope you had a great day. If not, sleep it off. You'll come up with solutions by the time you wake up. Bye. Bye. Goodbye. So long. Farewell. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Somebody. Hello. Oh, nginbulisile ne? Might have greeted you guys in the morning. But what's a little greeting between friends? We can greet each other every time we see each other. What's a little sanbonani, dumelang, guy? Oh, for a person whose name is Tato. My speaking Soto is really awkward, but you can't say anything about me. You can't gossip about me. I will hear everything. Anyways, ngiborekile. I am bored. I'm bored. I'm fasting, but I'm bored because I'm bored of what to drink. Like, deciding on what to drink becomes a creativity project. So I thought this time around, let's speak about the various options we have on what to drink while we're fasting. So I think let's start with the obvious one, water. So you can have water any which way you like. I prefer hot water. As you know, I might have communicated before, I don't like drinking water. So I do as much as possible to be creative with what I drink. So yeah, I prefer hot water with lemon and apple cider vinegar. So let's make that right now. Okay, so I've got lemon, and apple cider vinegar chopping board. Okay, and a small knife. Let's rinse everything back on. Nje siwasheni izinto zethu before sisebenzisa. Otherwise, my mom will not to be happy. Okay, there we go. So lemon, apple cider vinegar. Need a teaspoon. Okay, so apple cider vinegar. I usually put in 2 teaspoons. 1, 2. Okay, I need to bring this lower. Okay, I think it's better now. You guys can see the cup itself. I hope you can hear me as well. Okay, so lemon, apple cider vinegar, and hot water. For me, ntozam geles. Ntozam. And this I drink guaseksen in the morning. But if I'm also trying to be adventurous, especially on days where I'm bloated and I feel like, you know, I need to relieve myself, because doing the number 2 is important. It is important here, and we're going to speak about it. Chia seeds, they help me a lot. So you mix that in, and when you mix in chia seeds, I don't know if it's chia seeds or it's turmeric, where black pepper activates an ingredient in it. But if you add black pepper to your chia seeds, it tastes this cocktail. Yo, utije 1, 2, utije. I manage. Yay. You will be surprised. That black pepper, the taste of the black pepper. Oh, it's amazing. So yeah, so this is a concoction cocktail. Oh God. Oh yes. I mean, ideally you should wait for the chia seeds to open up, but I don't think they take long. So this is the best drink ever. Okay. Another alternative is obviously black coffee. So let's see. So I brought in all my hot drinks. So I drink black coffee. I drink black coffee anyways. Even when I'm not fasting, I enjoy the taste of black coffee. If I'm not having cappuccino, I'm drinking black coffee. I like mild coffee. So this is a medium roast. Yeah, not an intense blend. No. I'm a baby coffee drinker. That's why I like Starbucks, because I'm just there for the sugar. Real coffee drinkers apparently don't drink Starbucks. Me, I'm there for the sugar. I'm a baby coffee drinker. I'm not hectic. So I drink this. I buy different kind of coffees every week just to taste. This is the first time I'm buying this, and I'm enjoying it so far. Okay, cool. Then green tea. I don't even need to convince anyone about green tea. Antioxidants. Also, when I need relief and I'm bloated, if I'm not having chia seeds, I'm having green tea. It also helps me. Then to get onto the creative side, because like I said, I get bored, I drink this tea. I think these teas are not at 2 calories. Okay, so it's not like it's filled with sugar. So I have that as well. I also have herbal tea. Mint herbal tea. I hate this tea. Well, I don't like it. Not that I hate it, but I do drink it. I've grown a tolerance for it. It's still not my favorite, but I think when it warms down and it's not too hot, I prefer my drinks really, really hot. But this one, I think when it cools down, becomes warm, I actually prefer it more. There's also something else I drink. Electrolytes. Okay, let me go fetch the sachet.
A few moments later.
Okay, I come back. Okay, so electrolytes, I drink them when the situation is tough. When it is tough and I'm fighting for my life, I drink electrolytes. I have 2 options. So I've been struggling to find this brand in particular, Rehydrate, in the UK on Amazon. So I typically bring with me when I'm coming back from South Africa, or if I don't have enough, I ask whoever's going back to South Africa to bring for me. I love this and I prefer it. This is there are 6 sachets in the box. I typically go to Dis-Chem because I think in Dis-Chem I found the bigger box that has more sachets, maybe like 18. I can't remember, but there's the small box and there's a bigger box. So the bigger box, I found it a Dis-Chem, but I think they have it in Nasset Clicks. I really stand to be corrected. Love this. And then this I find everywhere, Kela UK. I find it at Superdrug. I find it in the Polish shops, you know, those Poland shops where you have to translate every ingredient when you enter that shop, but everything is so good and reminds you of home. Yeah, basically. You find this there. You find this at Superdrug. You find it at the big Tesco's. You find this everywhere. Yeah, I still prefer this. I can't tell you why. I could be biased because I'm used to drinking this. I've known it for longer. And also it just tastes less sugary than this one. This one really tastes sugary. Yeah, I can't prove that it is more sugary, but it tastes like it. So yeah, those are my drinks. Another controversial drink that I was introduced to from a fasting channel, Finally Fasting. Now, he's not a doctor or medical professional. This is a person who just takes us through our his fasting journey, like I'm doing with you guys. He drinks Sprite Zero. So I got Coke Zero, and I've only drank it once during a fast. I really try and avoid it. It has 0 calories, but the problem I have is that it's soda. You cold drink. So for me, there are other things in here. Even though there's 0 calories, zero sugar, but for it to have a taste and a flavor, there are other things in here. And how are those things made? What is happening? So I really, really try and avoid it. But I did have it once because I was struggling and I really wanted to fight through my fast. So I drank it once. I might do it again. I'm not saying I won't. I mean, I do have it in the fridge, but I try and avoid it. So yeah. Anyways, I also like Rooibos. Hello, Fresh Pack. Rooibos is easy to find in the UK. You'll find it everywhere, but it doesn't taste the same. It really doesn't. Even when I lived in Ireland, Rooibos was everywhere, but it doesn't taste the same. The only Rooibos I like, even in South Africa, I still only preferred Fresh Pack. Fresh Pack is available in the South African shops in the UK, so at least it's easy to find. No other Rooibos taste the same. So my favorite drinks have to be water with lemon and apple cider vinegar, black coffee, and Rooibos. Those are my favorite go-to drinks throughout the day. And when things get tough, I grab my electrolytes, and yeah, that's about it. So I think also the thing about fasting is that at some point you have to consume 0 calories, but there are different kinds of fast. And you'll see that all these drinks, coffee has less than 5 calories, but it has calories. You know what I mean? Like at some point, it's not like you're consuming 0 calories, but you're consuming, I think the limit is between 20 to 50, or it's just like maximum 20 calories you're allowed to consume when you're fasting to still be in a fasted state. I think you can't go above 20 calories, but the rule of thumb is just don't consume anything with calories. But this is not a dry fast. I'm still consuming something. So I try and limit things that have a lot of calories, like my electrolytes, and keep to this line that has less than 5 calories. So yeah, that's what I'll be drinking. Since I've made this one, this is what I'm drinking. And I love it. Okay, ngiyabonga, ngizolibona. Bye, goodbye. Yo, Sizani, send help. I'm hungry. Yeah. As soon as I knocked off, I ran to my bed. Ran to hide. I'm hiding from food. But I can't stop thinking about food. Ngilambile. I'm so hungry. Yo. I've been in bed. What time is it now? Now it's 8:15. I'm still in bed. Yo. I was supposed to break the fast today, but I was like, you know what? Let me hold on and just make it a longer fast. But I think nje, when I hit that 72-hour mark at 23:45, I can imagine the numbers in my head. I am going to eat and eat and eat. I'm going to be eating at midnight. You understand? Do you understand me? Do you understand me? Yo. Okay. Anyways, I'm not starving. I don't want people to be concerned or thinking I'm starving and now they also can't fast because you'll be starving. It's part of it. Hunger is part of it. But there comes a time in one's life where you wonder, ukuthi bengiyaphi? What was I doing? Where was I going? Why? Don't look at me even. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Look at this black screen. Bye. Bye-bye.
The following day.
Hello everybody, Sambonani, how you doing? Hello. Dumelang everyone. Ooh, welcome back. I'm in a better mood right now. This morning, the bottom. This morning, Bendigoa. I was going through the most. Yay! So I wake up this morning, normal routine, go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, take a shower, weigh myself, right? Normal things I do every morning. The scale was like, oh, I'm wrong today. This Sunday is not your Sunday. I'm wrong. Yo. Because the scale never loved us. Oh, the scale never loved us. Me, I wanted to scream. I was just like, why are you doing this to me on a Sunday? You couldn't find another day. You had to pick a Sunday, babes. Anyways, literally, I was like, yeah, let me motivate myself to take this closing vlog video on this beautiful Sunday. It was raining and then, you know, it's just a good day, but now it's not raining anymore. It's just a good Sunday. So let's do this. I invoked the power of all the girls that I could find. Aliyah, rock the boat, baby, rock the boat. I'm wearing my Aliyah t-shirt. If I could find Winnie Mandela t-shirt, if I didn't leave it in South Africa, I'd be wearing that. I invoked all the girl power, Beyonce, everybody, because I needed it. I was just like, why is the scale doing this to me? Before I carry on with my ranting and raving, let's just get to it so you guys see what I'm talking about, right? Ketiwe, where are you over there, babes? Oh. Okay, Ketiwe is back. We've adjusted the camera downwards so that the board is more visible. Okay, cool. So this is the board. You'll see that I've only put in the weight and I haven't put in the steps because it's still Sunday. I'm still going to do my afternoon walk. I'm like, there's no point in tracking that. Whereas in my weight, I'll be weighing myself. I weigh myself in the mornings. So Monday morning to Sunday morning will give us our tracking for the week. So that's why we don't have steps. So, okay. this is it now, right? I haven't shown Sunday. That shocked me today. Okay, so this particular week, let me get a different pen. My fasting was different than the first fast of 24 hours, alternate days. This one I fasted on, sorry, let's make sure the mic's still working. I fasted on the Monday, on the Tuesday, and then I fasted again on the Wednesday. I broke it. I had done a total of 71 hours, and then I broke it because I was like, I'm tired of thinking about food. Okay, great. So our fasting had definitely improved to 71 hours. We're happy about that. Okay, now let's track the movement Monday for the week. So Monday morning, I weighed 69.1. Okay, Tuesday 67.9. So that's a huge weight loss jump, and this usually happens because Monday is coming from Sunday. Sunday I was eating. Monday the whole day I'm not eating, so obviously there's a big reduction. I always see this big reduction on Tuesday, okay, or on day 2 or the day after fasting. There's always this big jump, right? So this is a reduction of minus 1.2. Okay, reduction. Okay, great. We're moving along. We're happy. Wednesday we're sitting at 67.5, so it's a reduction of minus, why are you failing me, green pen, 0.4. We're still flowing. We're happy, right? So Wednesday I was still fasting, and then I broke the fast Wednesday at night. Okay, Thursday we're sitting at 66.9. I am ecstatic. I'm over the moon because I haven't seen a 66 in a long time, in years. So I am over the moon at this point, right? So this reduction is 0.6. I'm over the moon, guys. Like, there was nothing. Yay. Hey, I was so happy sitting at 66. 66.9 is 67 essentially, but I was just like, just seeing 66 is a huge achievement for me. Yay. I was like, I'm the girl. Sunday was like, are you sure, babes? All right. Yeah, you're okay. Sunday came with the bombastic side eye. Okay, so Friday, genuinely Friday and Saturday, I forgot to weigh myself. So Sunday I weighed myself this morning, and yay, Sunday I was sitting at 60. Where's my phone? Okay, 68 point. This phone, why is it going black now? Damn, 68.6. From 66 to 68.6. So my weight went up by 1.7. There's no minus sign anymore. It's a plus. It's a 1.7. It went up. I wanted to scream. But when I looked at it on an overall basis, when I was like, Ketiwe, come here, my girl, and explain yourself. Ketiwe was like, relax, babes. Why are you so angry? She was like, relax. So overall, if I look at the minuses against the plus, right? If I look at the minuses up there, where I was floating on cloud 9, looking at the plus, I lost a total of 0.5. This is great, right? Because it means I'm still sitting within the average expected. Like, if you're losing weight, the average expected, not the board falling on me, okay, too. But if you're losing weight, the average is that expectancy is that you lose around 0.4 kilograms on a weekly basis. So if I'm sitting at a loss of 0.5, that's fine. I think even last week I was sitting at 0.5 or 0.4. So this is okay. I just think I was really shocked this morning. But I think also a part of my shock is because I'd forgotten to weigh myself on Friday and Saturday, so I didn't see the increase, the weight increase that I would have seen had I weighed myself on the Friday and weighed myself on the Saturday. So Sunday became a big shock that it shouldn't have been. Okay, let me fix this camera and let's look at our next steps. Okay, so I've adjusted the camera back. It's getting really, really dark outside and I still want to take my walk, so I need to hurry up. And I think foxes are coming back now. They're out of hibernation because, you know, they weren't around and they just make the walk so uncomfortable. Well, they run away, but like, it's just the thought of running into one, just no. My flowers are still here, but they're dying. They're holding on for dear life, but yeah. Okay, I digress. I think my episode this morning of being upset just reflects how unhealthy it is to weigh on a daily basis. But I think for purposes of this vlog, I will most certainly be continuing to weigh myself on a daily basis. But the moment there's a hint of it affecting my mental health, I will definitely stop. But for now, I think we're good to go. I mean, I've lost 0.5 kilograms, which is still within the expected average when you're losing weight. So definitely still good, still very good, you know, so we're going to carry on and persist with that. So in terms of, and I wanted to say, because the scale is not always the best place to go to, I think one of the ways of seeing your progress is measuring it with your clothing, right? As an example. And for me, one of the things I started noticing, I think last week, if I'm not mistaken, is that my watch has changed in terms of the loops that I use. So when I bought this watch last year, I would close on, so if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, so 6 is over here. 6 used to sit here. This was 6. 6 was here and it was tight. But now 6 is down here. This is a big improvement. Now, and then at night, I couldn't do the 6 because it was sitting here and it was tight. So I'd have to take it down to 5 to get it just so it's relaxed on my hand. Now, for during the day, 5, 6, 7, I can take it to 7, right? And I can take it to 8, but I think 8 is still fine, but it's pushing it. I think 7 is nice and comfortable. And when I'm sleeping, I take it to 6 because 6 is way down. So that's definitely an improvement that I just noticed without even trying, right? So yeah, very, very happy about that. Okay, so next steps next week, we're maintaining drinking water, right? We're maintaining walking 10,000 steps on a daily basis. What I think we should be doing, because this week again I jumped, you know, I ran before I could walk, you know, at least now I'm walking before crawling, but all of that. The 71 hours was great achievement. Now we know we can do it, but still too soon, too much too soon. So I'm thinking go to 36 hours fasting. We have experience with that. I've experienced with that. So do 36 hours fasting, do it on a Monday, break it on a Tuesday, eat on Tuesday, and then do again a 36 hours it'll start Tuesday night, carry on the whole day on Wednesday, then break it on Thursday when I go to the office. So I think that's a bit easier, right? It's doable. It caters for my office week as well, because I'm going in on Thursday. So yeah, what else did I want to cover? And on days where I am not fasting, aim again for intermittent fasting. Eat after being in a fasted state for 16 hours. And also I'm going to introduce this week only eating vegetarian diet, so no meat. This for me is easy. I used to have vegetarian weeks. Last year, the years before, I don't struggle with that. I struggle with veganism, but not vegetarianism. So I'm going to do that. I think for me, if that is a challenge for you, staying without meat, do something that's easier. For me, if you tell me to get rid of my crisps, those red ones that I introduced you guys to, I am going to struggle. So I'm doing something that's easier for me, which is not eating meat for a week. And most days of the week, or most hours, well, not most hours, but like for some of the hours of that week, we'll be fasting anyways. So for the rest, I won't be eating meat. If that's a challenge, do something that's easier for you. I will at some point in this journey challenge myself to things that are harder, but for now we're taking it easy. So yeah, 36 hours fasting Monday and Wednesday, and then no eating meat and intermittent fasting, eating on the days we are eating after being in a fasted state for 16 hours. Yeah, that was me trying to talk fast, so I hope I was clear. I'm just trying to race so that when I leave the house, it's at least still brightish outside. Okay, I know you guys can see my background. That's the fridge in our lounge, and that's the yoga mat, and that's the painting there. Yeah, so and our old ass couch, guys. This is an old house in the UK, so it's not not modern finishes, but it's just a comfortable house. Okay, siyabonga. Thank you. We have hope. Ketiwe came through for us. Aliyah came through. Winnie Mandela, all our ancestors came through for us. Yes. Okay, siyabonga guys. Siyabonga. Thank you for joining me again. Yeah. Thank you. Bye. Goodbye.